Hey, what's up, everybody? So this week I want to talk a little bit more about motivation and just kind of the consistency that you need to continue to make progress. Last week I put out an article that was about motivation to kind of get started, to kind of really start making fitness part of your life. But I think that a lot of times, even though that is very, very important, starting is very important and it's huge for a lot of people, there are probably even more people who struggle with continuing. Maybe they got the motivation to start, but they didn't get to the they got to the spot where they are just kind of running low on motivation. So it might be a week of that and they get back on track, or it might be a month of that, it might be a year of that, where they just kind of feel like they don't really have the motivation, or they still have the reasons, but there's nothing really pushing them or really helping them stick with that. So this week I want to talk about some things that can help with that. And the one I want to just mention today, just briefly, and I'll talk more about this later, is just being around other people in some fashion, being around other people who are focused on their fitness, whether that's in person, people in your life, which might be a little bit harder to do because sometimes you can't really help who you're around on a regular basis. Especially if you're really busy and don't have time for a lot of like extracurricular activity type things. Or you could join like a fitness group. I've run one. There are a lot of really, really good fitness groups that you can be part of that do things like run challenges, do Q&As, people there to kind of support each other, help each other. The power of a group of kind of like the pack mentality, it's really helpful for a lot of people. I have talked to some people for whom it is not helpful at all. They just don't really do well with feeding off of like the energy of others, that kind of thing. But there are so many different elements of groups, whether it's a group, whether it's just one person you have in your life that's helping you. Find somebody or a group or some people like that to help you kind of stay focused on this, because it's so easy. If it's not something that you absolutely love and adore, or something that you are really, really working toward for a reason that you're not going to lose focus on, if you're just trying to make something part of your life because you know it needs to be, or you want it to be, or whatever, it's really easy to lose focus on that in the midst of all the craziness that is life. So having people there to kind of call you back to that and help you along with that is huge. It can really be huge for the vast majority of people. And even if you're not the kind of person who necessarily benefits from somebody being like, great job, or keep on with it, or just throwing out the motivational quotes and stuff, you might be the kind of person who benefits from somebody tracking workouts with you, or somebody being able to take a look at your food here and there, or somebody helping be on the same workout plan with you. There's so many different elements of it. So if one isn't working for you, it doesn't necessarily mean none of the others are, and you just need to do this all by yourself. So just as far as getting started, it can help. But I would argue that for the vast majority of people, having someone or many someones in your life to help call you back to this and keep you focused on this and encourage you and all these kind of things when it comes to your fitness is really big, and is a really part of being persistent, consistent with it.